Let me show you guys how to make some mini strawberry churro cheesecake egg rolls. I'm going to begin by making the filling. I'm going to use half a block of cream cheese, about a tablespoon of sour cream, and yes, sour cream, a splash of vanilla, a tablespoon of both sweetened condensed milk and powdered sugar, but if it needs more sugar, add more sugar. I'm also going to add some fresh cut up strawberries, a little bit of strawberry extract, and then I give everything a quick little mix, put it in the fridge so it can set. Now, I'm going to cut my egg roll wrappers into 4. That way they're like little, tiny, and cute. But 10 out of 10 suggest that you use the full size because it is hard to roll. We add about a tablespoon of filling, and then we're going to seal the edges up with a little bit of egg wash. Once all your mini egg rolls are ready, you're going to throw them into your oil at 350 degrees until they get nice and crispy on both sides. In a bowl, I mix equal parts sugar and cinnamon, and then I coat my mini egg rolls. Now, to plate, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of sweetened condensed milk, a little bit of cajeta, and then I just place my egg rolls on top of it. In case y'all don't know, garnish never stops here, so we're gonna garnish it with a little bit of fresh berries and some heart-shaped strawberries. A little bit of whipped cream, and there you have it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how to make a quick and delicious snack. Now, it might not be the healthiest, but it is quick and delicious. In a bowl, you're going to add some sweet corn, mayo, some butter, a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and some queso cotija. Then you give it a quick mix, put it in a little container, then you sprinkle some more queso cotija and a little bit of chili flakes or chili powder, tajin, whatever. Now, people usually crush hot Cheetos on top of your esquite because this is what it's called. It's called an esquite. We're just putting the whole hot Cheetos in there because we're going to drizzle it with lots and lots of nacho cheese. Now, I told you this wasn't the healthiest. Don't say I didn't warn you. Maybe it becomes healthy if you call it a corn salad. But anyways, this is how you make a quick and delicious corn esquite with hot Cheetos and cheese. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I made one of the juiciest and most tender tri-tip I've ever had. And it's not because I made it, it's because it's probably the 3rd time I've ever had tri-tip. And the first time, it was not a good experience. Begin by trimming the tri-tip, then I give it a nice seasoned coat. Put it in a freezer bag, and then I sous vide the tri-tip for about 6 to 8 hours. This is the only way that I found that I don't mess up a cut of meat. Give it a nice sear on both sides on my grill, and then I let it rest for about 10 minutes. Guys, let me give you guys a quick tip. If you don't want your board sliding the way mine is, please put a wet rag under that board. Do as I say, not as I do, please. Now I'm just gonna thinly slice my tri-tip. I was struggling with the board, not with the meat. I feel like the meat was cooked perfectly. It wasn't mooing, it wasn't walking on grass, it wasn't like a rubber shoe. It was so juicy and tender that I was ripping apart. Then I come in and I add this delicious Thai sauce all over the tri-tip that not only does it make you want to slap your mama, but your grandma, your grandpa, your neighbor's kids. I swear, by the time everybody got here, it was almost finished. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how to make one of the best sauce that I've ever had in my life. And I'm not even kidding. This is not my recipe. One of my followers sent it to me and they changed my life forever. In a food processor, I'm going to add about 60 to 70 Thai chili peppers. I'm also going to add about 15 garlic cloves, and then I put it in my food processor and then I just chop them up. Now, please, we are not making a puree. We're just chopping everything. And the sauce is going to be spicy. I'm gonna add a handful of some chopped fresh cilantro, 3/4 of a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. And I think this is where the secret comes in, guys. Tamarind soup base mix. Now it has to be this brand. 3 tablespoons, and then 1 tablespoon of sugar. Give it a quick mix, and then I let it sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes before serving. I kind of feel like the longer it sits, the harder the slaps become. I found that the best way to serve the sauce with is with some brisket or some tri-tip. Now I drizzled this sauce over some tri-tip for Easter, and let me tell you, I had my mom, my dad, my sister, even myself dipping our chips on this sauce. I know you'll love this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how to make a quick Modelo sunrise. In a cup with ice, I'm going to squeeze half a lime juice and I'm going to add a little bit of tajin. We're going to add a little bit of orange juice, or you can also add some mango juice, a little splash of grenadine, and a shot of your favorite tequila. I was planning on pouring my beer in here, but honestly kind of low-key messed up with the cup. So I just carefully put the whole bottle in there. Just make sure that your bottle is clean. Garnish it with a little orange wedge, and there you have it, guys. Simple Modelo sunrise. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys a quick dinner idea, especially for my starving teenagers who are back to school but come home starving like Marvin because their parents are still working. Now, just because you're back to school doesn't mean I'm going to stop showing you guys how to cook. We're making a Mexican-style spaghetti. So go on and get your pot because we're going to begin by cooking our pasta. You're going to add some water to your pot, bring it to a boil, add salt and bay leaves. You have to add the bay leaves. Then you cook your pasta for about 8 minutes or whatever it says in the back of your package. Now, for your sauce, you're going to need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of margarine. Now, I'm sorry, it has to be margarine, not the real butter. We're also gonna add half a can of tomato sauce and 1 cup of sour cream. I did say it's a Mexican style spaghetti, so we're gonna season it up using a little bit of nor, and this is what the container looks like. Let me tell you, we grew up eating this spaghetti. We love it so much. It's one of the first recipes I taught my teen, and he now makes it for his girlfriend. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. All right, so once you mix the sauce, you're gonna add your drained noodles to the sauce, mix everything together, and it's ready. All you gotta do now is crumble a little bit of queso cotija, maybe some Valentina if you like spiciness, and that's it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys a fun drink recipe for this weekend. We're making cantaritos, and let me tell you, this is probably one of my favorite drink recipes. We're gonna begin by garnishing our cup with a little bit of rim dip and some tajin, then we fill it up with ice, add your favorite tequila, and lots of citrus. We're going to use half of a lemon juice, half of a lime juice, half an orange juice, and half of a toronja. But I forgot to buy the grapefruit. So I'm gonna use one of these true citrus grapefruit packages. I also have the lemon, lime one. I actually use these whenever I'm trying to be good and drink a lot of water, but today is not that day. So I'm gonna use one of those packages, and then I sweeten it up using a little bit of agave nectar. Topped it off with some grapefruit soda, a little bit of tajin, and then I start throwing lots of fruit in there because you already know garnish never stops. As I continue to garnish with more candy. The candy actually works as a straw. Just letting you guys know. But there you have it, guys. Now you have the perfect and refreshing drink for this weekend. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for our friends and followers. Since today is Friday, we are smoking. But some ribs, of course. I'm making them some smoked al pastor and barbecue ribs. First, I'm gonna remove the membrane from the back of the ribs. Then I give my ribs a nice little rub-a-dub-dub with some adobo, and the other one gets a dry rub. Put them in my smoker at 275 for 2 hours. After the first hour, you're gonna flip the ribs and then spritz them every 30 minutes with apple juice. Then I take them out, and on a sheet of foil, I put some brown sugar, butter, agave nectar, and then I wrap them up, stick them back into the smoker for another hour. But only to the ones with the dry rub because the other ones, I left them alone. And I let them rest for about 10 minutes before I cut them up and then place them in the box. I put 3 of the al pastor and then 3 of the barbecue ones. To go along with the ribs, I'm also gonna make them these cheesy jalapeno cornbread muffins and some frijoles puercos. They come with bacon, chorizo, weenies, the whole 9. You have to get a salad in there, so we're gonna make them a macaroni salad. Oh my gosh, and I almost forgot that I got these cute little Tabasco bottles, and I'm just gonna put one of those in there too. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or a peach tea lemonade, and guess what? One of them chose the soda. That is it, guys. I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drink, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye! Let me show you guys a quick breakfast idea here at Nanajoe's. We're making some French toast waffle chicken sandwiches. I'm gonna begin by making our French toast using waffles. I crack a couple of eggs and then add some coffee creamer because it already has milk and sugar. And then you cook them in a little bit of butter. For our fried chicken, we have thinly sliced chicken breasts that I already seasoned up with my favorite seasonings, put them in buttermilk, and then I drenched them in flour, cornstarch, and then the same seasonings I use in the buttermilk. And I throw them into the deep fryer at 350 degrees until they get nice and crispy on both sides. Now, this is another hack that I love. I put some butter, syrup, pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then mix everything together. And now you got butter syrup. Now back to the sandwich. We're gonna add 2 slices of some crispy bacon, our crispy chicken that I add a slice of cheese on top, and then a runny egg. Topped it off with my other French toast waffle, and then I served it with that buttery syrup and some hot sauce. And there you have it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye!